Hello everyone, this is Kill Me Horde, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. So this is what we're gonna do. Y'all voted for it. I put it up on a poll. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. I only got like 3 votes, if that. Y'all wanted me to play the final draft. As far as I can tell, that's just gonna be me playing the game again with a little bit of sprinkling of extra stuff around, mainly in the very beginning and the very end of the game. But it's just gonna happen. Ooh, what difficulty? What difficulty? New difficulty right here. The strongest difficulty. The hardest difficulty. Or I can make it easy as fuck. I played it on normal last time. I'm gonna make it easy as fuck for one reason and one reason only. And that's because if it's easy as fuck, I can get through it faster. Here we go.
The memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop.
Here's the new.
This is a spiral.
It's a spiral.
A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night."
I forgot I'm gonna see Fat Man naked again. Oh no.
It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
I don't want to see naked Fat Man again. Bro, it's just disgusting. Imagine if this guy was the hero you had to play as the whole game, though. Just imagine. This is the ritual to lead you on.
Already gone.
Jump scares? Jump scares incoming? Return. Fuck off. Dear. Not gonna get. Ah, fucking Christ! God damn it. I was gonna say, that deer's not gonna get me for a third time. And I always forget about the cutscene, the jump scare right after it. Sorry, my earmuffs weren't on properly. You can sprint by toggling with left shift. Thanks for the knowledge. That asshole. How long can I actually survive? Damn. I didn't have...
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck?
You know, if YouTube wants to age restrict me, they can. I'm just gonna upload it like I normally do. The peanuts was out. A little chubby. This time, the ending cutscene should give us closure.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
If once I finish the
Good,
game,
Mom.
though.
How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
Casey will brood
Bye,
as
kiddo.
much as he wants. He's always a brooder. Stop brooding so much, Casey.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Guys, still bothers me. Why do they drink at the exact same time?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
Remember, also in this universe, Control.
I'm glad
Control
you're on
has a
this case
lot
with
of
me,
things to do with
Anderson. It's
synchronicity.
right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
At least now I kind of know what I need to do and
we
what
are.
I don't need to do,
Cauldron
so I'm
Lake.
not gonna like fuck around and do a lot of stupid shit that I
Time to
didn't
get
need
to
to do
work.
before. Like if I need resources, I know where I'm gonna go find them. The stashes and whatnot, but it's not gonna be a lot of fucking around.
A
for me
deputy was
this time.
supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Eaten by a bear.
Worth memorizing before we get...
Here's the map. Map's big.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take...
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Go, Thornton.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Tim Breaker.
I want to see
Let's
the
go
body.
look at. Let's go look at the
How do we
body.
get there?
Let's go look at the
Oh,
body.
sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground,
Peter.
all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here.
Hey,
With me.
Peter.
I'll show 'em around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing
Fine. It's gonna make me do
The mind
this.
my version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
So yeah, we got 3 victims in Cauldron Lake, and you're like, wow, what happened here? This one had, or 2 of them had bruising, so like got strapped down. This guy had major chest trauma, and this one was, they all had bloating from like drowning and whatnot. Victim 3, covered in illegible tattoos. They have nothing in common outside they went missing in 2010. Killer could be a
See
sportsman
you're
or a
already
hunter.
hard at work, Anderson.
It's not
Close to
positive.
cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
It's just because she's the seer.
You know
That's
what
the
happens
only
to cops
reason
who
why.
say this is their last case.
No.
Yeah, they fucking die. Casey gets infected with darkness.
Okay, nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky. Go hide in an office
Not a bad
then.
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should
Takes
have brought
4
an umbrella.
fucking
I
ever
like
to
the
get
rain.
in.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Not want to swap.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Yeah.
The body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
So do you think
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with your mom.
UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I mean, Thornton and Mulligan were both there when they killed the body, so I don't want to see him. He's so ugly.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Oh man, I wanted to do all this first. Fine, I'll investigate him.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coinkydink? Absolutely. Fucking fuck off with your tutorial. Is that something I can turn off?
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
More clues to work with.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Who is the victim? Who's the killer?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ba 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 ba. Whoops.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Yeah, who is it?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
It's like I'm not supposed to be here, if that makes sense.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never
Quantico.
worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
You can see me better
No
this
happy
way.
ending.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They
Premeditated,
planned
not
for the murder to happen
spontaneous.
here.
Premeditated.
Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I don't fucking know.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Yeah, you're just becoming a seer and using the seer abilities for it.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yes.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
That's because he isn't a person. Okay, so I did keep all of my progress. The happy song. So I did keep all of my progress.
This mug always cheers me up.
Sorry, I
My
got you.
first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. Miss you, kiddo. Mom may be gone. But whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
So once I get the pages, I'm gonna assume that I still have all of the information.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay, well, I meant to go back to here. Came from the lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Well, my camera just... God. I'm using my phone as a camera. I was checking some stuff because people were texting me. And then my camera was like, I don't want to work anymore. So we're going to have to finish this episode without a camera.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did
I
something
can
happen
bring
at
it
the
back
lake?
for the
I
next
think Nightingale came up from that
next
direction.
time, I guess.
From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that
whoops.
complicated. Nightingale was out
I
in the
went the
woods
wrong
alone at
way.
night, possibly nude.
Still
The
new.
killers
yeah.
knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Pick up the page.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick
Wait.
game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh. I don't get all the pages I had.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events.
Meaning I have to go find
What
them.
is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
You will find nothing.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do...
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
So there are going to be more messages now that I can get a hold of. Like there's
I'm gonna
gonna
go
be
check something out.
there's gonna be
Be right
more
back.
pages.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Yeah, I bet the movies are probably way worse than the Creaky. I'll come back here later. Stop. I've played some games recently where tab
Did you know this entire
exit me
area
out of
is
things.
inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gate maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
How did I miss something?
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
You can leave me the fuck alone.
Wonder what's inside.
Sink,
I should
fridge,
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
sink, fridge, other thing.
A creepy twig sculpture? Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Hold on, let me go to the bathroom sink. Or is it the kitchen sink? It said, wash your hands. Got it. And they can deal with it. See, I'm doing the exploration right now because it's safe. And it's going to be safe and easy for me to do it this way. Kind of the only reason why I'm doing it right now. Because if I do it right now, then I don't have to do it in the future when I'm running through this area. Fuck is over here? Why is this like this? Because there's nothing here. Climb up the ledge.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
He's so annoyed by it. He's so fucking annoyed by the fact that I'm just wandering off and doing other things at the moment. Like, I've got shit I'm trying to do.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
The hell's that?
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Why are you back
Welcome
here?
Back, Anderson.
What the fuck did you walk all the way back here for, bro? I'm going up here and you're not gonna have anything to do with it. Is my...
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Is this where the point of interest is? Because if that's where the point of interest is, I kind of feel sorry for her. Oh no, it's flooded. I can't go any further. I'm only looking for pages right now before I hit the end of the chapter, because there's supposed to be 6 total pages in this chapter. Explain that one. I sure as hell can't figure out how there's gonna be 6 fucking pages here.
Seems like a nice town so far. It up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
No,
lunchbox
they probably
again.
don't.
Who's leaving these out here?
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find all of the lunch boxes up here that are in places where I can get to them. Why does that look like something I can go across? Even though I know it's not, it just feels like it is. I don't know. This way up here is blocked, right?
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
Shut up. Lots of work left to do. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever you say, Toots.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Wait.
And why
Okay,
take
I
out
gotta
his heart
go
just to throw
back
it
down
away?
because
To stuff in something for us to find.
I went this way with Casey earlier to go to the store, so I have to go back this way. Fuck. That was not nice to me. Fuck. That's horrible. I get the feeling that there has to be a lunchbox out around here somewhere. The tree had a marker on it. So where the fuck is this lunchbox?
There's another lunchbox.
Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. If you're having a good day, ignore this whole warning. This whole message. So, I got all of my gun upgrades already that I put into my pistol. I knew they were going to be worth it. I knew they were going to be worth it. I upgraded the shit out of my pistol. And I didn't even use it for the, like, second half of the game. But I knew I was going to need that. Stop! Stop! The hell's that evidence for?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't.
I'm skipping it, I don't care. It's annoying me. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. So, let's see. There's one. There's 4 left in the Cauldron Lake area.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Bro, I am legitimately heading to where I need to go to. I am not going to check anything out.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Why do I feel like there's gonna be a lunchbox around here somewhere stupid?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
That's the lake house. I guess I'm not allowed to talk to them.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
How about you shut up? This is the safest this forest is ever going to be right now. The safest it's ever going to be here. I'm just trying to get back to my car before I end up ending the episode. Isn't this where I met Elmo? Like the first time I met Elmo?
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Have a heroic day. Sorry, I'm on a side mission of lunch boxes at the moment for some reason. I myself am not too entirely sure why I am after all the lunch boxes all of a sudden. When in the first run of this game, I could have given less of a shit about the lunch boxes. I was like, oh, that's nice, lunch boxes. Then I proceeded to not go after any of them. I don't know where I'm going right now.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Bro, you go to the car. I am going to be fucking around the entire time right now. You could go to the car. Like, I am specifically going everywhere but the car right now.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Honestly, it's kind of surprising. It's kind of surprising that I found like 5 of those lunchboxes in the starting areas of this. Bright Falls, let's go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Alright, well, that's all the time I have for this episode today, everybody. Now, I will say, thank you all for watching. And keep in mind, any other episode from this point on of this series, all the episodes from this point on of this series is going to be, it's just going to be me playing through the whole game again. And maybe I'll get a page or two here and there that has more information or other such stuff. But, you know, that's all it is. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.